son, where'd you find this?
Okay guys, it's my time again. We're gonna get to the 5-speed swap soon enough, but I'm still gathering parts. But in the meantime, something came in for the Camaro, so we're gonna do a Camaro visual mod. Nothing that's gonna make you go fast, but just something visually, as I have a visual plan for this car. This is one of the next steps. I hadn't planned on doing this so soon, but the part came about on eBay thanks to Evil ZL1. Pointed out to me, and I went to the auction and bid on it on eBay and won. So we're going to go ahead and install this. Now the mod won't be completely finished today because it requires me going to the muffler shop and getting some welds done, but the majority of it should be done today. Around this time last year, I did a mod. So let's roll to the back of the car. So around this time last year, apologize, it's kind of dark. There's not much light back. I did the ZL1 wing. This video got some likes, some interest in it. Some people wanted to do it because this is a mod that you can do regardless of what Camaro you have, unless you have a ZL1. Then it's kind of pointless at that point. Or you have a Z28, and again it's pointless. But if you got an SS or LS or whatever, you have no wing, and you want to upgrade to a very good looking wing that still retains a stock factory look, this is a perfect wing to do it. But with that being said, we did this around the same time last year, so here we are a year later, and we're going to finish off the back end, tie off the back end with the perfect part, and that's getting rid of the diffuser. Not sure if you can see that, you probably can't, so I'm going to go behind the camera and show you the stock diffuser. Okay, so this here is the stock diffuser. Single exhaust tip on either side. It's the standard diffuser. It comes on all the Camaros essentially. That doesn't have a ground effects kit or the ZL1. What we're going to be swapping to is this one here. And this is the ZL1 rear diffuser. And basically it wraps around here. Okay, it wraps around there, and it also comes with mud flaps. And it has heat shields. You're going to need that. Now, the idea for this is, for me, it looks better. It's going to make the car look a little more stout, and it ties off the ZL1 look I want for the rear end. So I'm going to get under there and show you guys what you need to do, or at least what I think you need to do, and we're going to get started. Okay, as I previously stated before, single exhaust tips. These are quads. I didn't say that, but we got to go quad, and that's the reason why we're not going to finish today. Because I got to go to a muffler shop and get some quad tips to finish off the look. But anyway, getting under here, from what I can tell so far, what we're going to need to do is there's a screw here that screws into a clip. There's one here as well. Sliding down here, there's one here. Let's turn this light on so we can have a little more light. There's one there. There's one here. Moving further down, there's one there. And then way down there at the end, there's one there as well. Wow. So it's the same. So essentially we got 4 in the middle and 2 on the end. I'm thinking once we do these, from there, you'll have clips that press into this. Let's get some focus action, guys. Are we gonna focus? Yeah, there we go. We'll have some clips behind here that'll need to be pulled out. But there you go. Pretty standard removal. So as you guys should be able to see, the diffuser is off. Here it is, right here. Like I said before, there's 6 bolts along the bottom, and up top are just clips. Let me be clear. Those clips, if you've never taken your diffuser off, are hard. Are very hard to get off. Like, Yeah, that was pretty rough. That was rough. Like these clips here, you're gonna start first. You're gonna need to get these on the end. These right here on the side where the bolt is are simple, but these right here, oh, they was rough. As you can see, I was stabbing at it and jabbing at it up top from down below. Put WD-40 on it. That didn't do nothing. But I tell you what, finally was able to get a screwdriver up from up under. Jab, push down as I pulled outward from the outside. Boom, popped out. And then these kind of just popped out, but then we got toward the center, the middle set, the middle pair. These two were a booger bear to get out. These weren't as bad. But what you're gonna need to do, what I figured out, get a kind of a long screwdriver, flathead, and you're gonna have to come in from up bottom and press the tabs down as you pull outward. This is a great two-man job. I'm one man, but this is a great two-man job. And this will come off rather quickly if you do it that way. But being that I was down there experimenting, trying to figure it out, it took me longer than it should have, but it's off. So the diffuser is off. I'm about to mock up the placement of the ZL1 diffuser and see where that's gonna go. Okay. And we'll go from there. This is the ZL1 rear diffuser right here, and we're in the house doing some modifying. So what I realized needs to be done, and from reading some forum posts, if you don't want to cut your stock bumper, which I didn't want to do, there's going to be a line of tabs right here, just like this one. And I haven't cut this one off yet because I just test fit the diffuser to see if I had to cut that one off. You're gonna need to cut all these off, except this one. This one there's a stock hole for. So I'm gonna cut all these tabs off right here, and then I'm gonna go through and sand this really good. Same thing on the other side over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh my God, slow. Zoom is really slow. Anyway, you get the idea. Cut those tabs off, sand it down, make it look really good, so it'll sit flush against the bumper. Now what I've heard is that you're gonna need some double-sided tape you can stick right here that's really thin to make this stick to the bumper. And then I've heard that you don't need it. It's just an extra precaution if you don't want this moving when you touch it. But standard, it'll just stay in its place. But anyway, there's also some brackets, as you can see here, that attaches to the mud flap. You're gonna put that back on. You're gonna make sure that's on. You're gonna attach the mud flap, you know, standardly as you would do. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to cut this last tab off on both sides, go through and sand this, clean this diffuser up, then reattach the bracket with the splash guard onto it. Unfortunately, I don't have the splash guard for this side, so I gotta order a splash guard. So that's how it may be hanging, but it's cool because I'm not driving the car right now. And that's gonna be it. I'll come back and it should be on the car, somewhat looking decent, with single tip exhaust. So hopefully I'll be getting, you know, the quad tips so I can weld on there. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it right here. I don't know where I left off at. Hopefully this is enough for you to get it done. But essentially what I did was I cut the tabs off the diffuser, which I think I said in a previous clip. What I did was there's some kind of special pins that go here that you can't see that. Sorry. Anyway, there's some special pins that go inside there to attach the splash guard to the diffuser. I got rid of those pins because once I pulled them out, they were quite hard to get out. I just went with zip ties. And so my new splash guards came in. They have adhesive on them. So I attached them first. And then I utilize the hole up here to attach it to the inner wheel lining. Let's go on this side, you can see it better. You use the hole up here. It's kind of dirty in here, so I'm talking about my stuff. up here, this top one here, to attach it to the inner wheel lining. Make sure you have this part of your fender clean, because that's where the adhesive is going to stick, and you don't want any dirt on there. You want it to stick very good. And then once there, you're pretty much good, you know. And there's another piece of bracket that goes in here that's going to screw into the diffuser. That's what you're going to attach the splash guard to. And it should be on. The only problems I have, because this is kind of a rush job, and it didn't need to be, but make sure when you're shaving this down along this, that you do a good job. As you can see, I got some space in there because I have some uneven spots. It's making it look raised. So I'm gonna have to go in there and shave down to get it to hug that. Unless you want to drill your bumper, I didn't want to do that. But another thing that I'm probably gonna do is shave that down a little bit more and put like some double-sided, well, at least a single-sided strip of foam on here to where it'll seal this up. You know, you put some stripping, some weather stripping almost, to go in between there and fill that crack, that gap up. Because it's really not that noticeable. You're going to see it now because there's light showing from under there. And of course you want to get your quad tips, but here's the view of it with the splash guard, the new splash guard installed. I'm about to do the same to the other side, but that's it, guys. That's your diffuser. That's a ZL1 diffuser installed. Not very hard to do. Everything's good, and I'm about to slap the wheels back on, get that splash guard on, and she'll be done. Probably later on this week, because it's about to be Christmas, or next week, I'm gonna go get quad tips done. So it may not be this week, it may be next week. But I'm gonna try to get the video out before Christmas. So this is it, guys. This is what it should look like once you get done with it. You catch a deal, you want to get the rear diffuser, you'll see it. Also, you'll see this in all its glory later in another video to see how it, you know, with the quad tips and some other stuff I got coming. But until then, guys, for now, this is it. Holler at you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll back at you, man.